For the initial rates, it seems like, we're able to do so. So 19,063 is the print that Nifty has started off with. Although I must add, it's absolutely flat when it comes to an index move. Reliance, let's revisit what that stock is up to after its numbers, which were largely in line. Of course, a beat when it came to individual segments like retail, 1% higher for Reliance Industries as we speak right now. For Dr. Reddy's too, it's been an inline set. So let's just revisit what that stock is doing, though that's down about almost 3%. Cipla numbers were good, Maruti numbers were good, SBI Live, BPCL, Bajaj Finserv was actually in line, but the rest of the numbers turned out to be quite okay and good. Lots of earnings this week. Tata Consumer, L&T, Bharti all report their numbers tomorrow. Then day after, you've got Sun Pharma, you've got Hero MotoCorp, you've got Tata Steel, Britannia. And then, of course, on 2nd November, you've got Tata Motors and Adani Enterprises as well delivering their numbers. So extremely earnings heavy. But I want to check in on what some of the newsmakers are up to. And let's start off with what AU Small Finance Bank is currently doing in trade. That stock will just come up for you on your screens, considering that's the newsmaker really this morning. Remember, the company is looking to acquire FinCare Small Finance Bank. AU Small starts off in the red, 1.6% lower. There's Gujarat Gas as well, wherein the company has announced an increase in the industrial gas prices by almost 2.3 per standard cubic meter. So that's quite a bit of a jump. There's Ultratech Cement as well, wherein the board has approved a capex of 13,000 crore rupees to up their capacity. IFL Finance, wherein Jefferies is initiating a buy with a target price of 760. There's IRB Infra after getting that letter of award from NHAI. That stock as well has gapped up. Dr. Reddy's, of course, more than the earnings, it's the US FDA issuing the Form 483 with 10 observations for their manufacturing unit in Hyderabad. That's really impacting the stock, 1% lower as we speak on DRL. Meantime, there's also NTPC. The numbers have been in line with estimates. Margins have come in 25.7. So that's something that should go down well with the street. Even Inox Wind, wherein the losses have now narrowed both on a year-on-year as well as a sequential basis. The EBITDA has jumped into profit versus loss on a year-on-year basis right now. Route Mobile, the margins have come in at 12.6%. EBITDA is showing an uptick of nearly 24.5%. Oberoi Realty, good numbers there. Revenue uptick of nearly 77%. Margins have expanded to 52.4%. 1% higher on that stock. There's Greenlam as well. That's another stock which is in focus. The EBITDA has come up higher by 40.8%. And the margins as well have expanded to 12.5%. Piramal Pharma has been actually quite the beat. So the margins have jumped up all the way to 14% versus 10%, and it's a net profit versus loss on a year-on-year basis. Piramal Pharma has gapped up about 6% as we speak right now. There's AU Small Finance Bank came out with its numbers too. Besides, of course, the news with FinCare SFB, the NI has shown an uptick of 15.5%. MGL2 Q2 volumes, they've come in higher by about 3%. Revenues higher by 2%. So these are a couple of stocks which are reacting in the positive. But BPCL, the numbers, while the numbers were above estimates, the GRMs haven't quite matched up to what the street was anticipating. SBI Cards, M&M Finance, Blue Dart have all been a bit of a disappointment by way of earnings. But Naresh, it's a nothing sort of start for the index. Stability, yes, and Reliance holding up. What's your take, A, on where the market is headed next? And of course, any stocks that look interesting to trade?
So overall, continue to remain range bound is the view. 18,850 should hold for the day. 19,100 on the upper end. Overall, could be a time to just watch it out. Not really looking at taking a trade as of now, unless we start getting into a sharper momentum above 19,100, 200. So for now, time to just watch it.